What is up, you guys? KrypticElement here, coming at you with a brand new video here on the channel. A little bit of a different video today. I'm going to be doing my first Q&A. I'm really excited to do one of these videos. I've always wanted to do one. But before I go any further, I just want to thank you guys so much for helping me reach the goal of 250 subs. It was just when I posted the TL50 heavy repeater video just a couple days ago. I had like 210 subs. Now I'm at 266. It's like, what? Thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot to me. So without further ado, let's get started with these questions. First question comes from Rev Gaming. When did you realize that Rev Gaming was the best YouTuber? Alright, let me just paint a picture for you guys. It was a brisk spring morning. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping, the memes were dank. I woke up, got out of bed, went to class. Got back from class. I don't really know what that part had to do with the story overall, but I was just scrolling on YouTube and I just come across this guy. I'm like, oh. The next question comes from Toxic Puma and he asks, Call of Duty or Battlefield? Now, I love both games, but I'm gonna have to go with Call of Duty. That's just one that I feel like I've always gravitated towards more. For this year, Battlefield 1, Infinite Warfare, I feel like I'm just going to be playing Infinite Warfare more. That's just going off of my assumption. I mean, not just Infinite Warfare, but also COD 4 Remastered, 2 Call of Duty games this year. So I feel like that's going to be taking up a lot of my time and content on this channel. But I mean, you know, I'm always open to post some more Battlefield stuff. So, I mean, I like both games, but if I had to pick one, I think it'd be Call of Duty. The next question comes from Mods. He asks, what is your next move in YouTube? I haven't really planned long term that much. I mean, short term, I know I'm definitely going to be posting some Infinite Warfare content, COD 4 Remastered content, maybe a little bit of Battlefield 1, depending on what I feel like doing. I'm also thinking about posting some of that new game called Steep coming out. It's like an open world like snowboarding game. It looks really cool. I used to play SSX back on the 360s, so I'm really excited for that game to come out. I still haven't pre-ordered that yet. I gotta do that. And I'm still gonna be playing some Battlefront, so that'll be a general idea of what kind of content you guys can see me in the future. I don't know, I feel like that's basically my next move. I don't really have anything else planned besides that. Second question from Mods, he asks, what made you start YouTube? I guess I just love the interaction, like the whole community thing, making content, editing stuff, what else? Playing with other people. It's just like a really good place to sort of, I mean, not just like gaming stuff and whatnot, but YouTube is like this cool little, like, it's this place where you can just like sort of create this community of viewers and just like find people with similar interests. It's really cool. Like, it's something that I feel like you couldn't really, I don't know, it's just sort of like an outlet where you can just be yourself, and I love it. Third question from Mods, he asks, what's your favorite game to play? That's a tough one. I don't know if I could give you a favorite, but I could give you like my top 2 favorites, Call of Duty and Battlefront. Battlefront is what got me into gaming. Like, I used to play the original Battlefronts back on the PS2 way back in the day. I probably had like 100 days played on those 2 games. Like, it was nuts. Like, I played those games nonstop. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Battlefront just because it's basically started like gaming for me, and it's just like, I love Call of Duty, but that's just Battlefront. It's like, I don't know, it started all for me. The next question comes from Killa. Do you love me? Of course I do. My actual question is, will you be doing a face reveal sooner or later? Alright, so I've had a lot of people ask me this, and I've actually had a couple people ask me this in this Q&A. But I do not have any plans to do a face reveal anytime soon. My goal to do a face reveal is at 1,000 subscribers. It's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like a 1,000 subscriber special where I just show you guys what I look like and that'd be it. Like, I have plans for like a special for hitting 1,000 subs, but like a face reveal will probably be like something on the side. The next question comes from Master SK. Do you practice a sport, or did you practice some martial arts? Actually, it's funny you bring that up. I actually did martial arts like when I was like 8 or whatever for like a week. I couldn't tell you what I did. I did a bunch of kicks and shit like that. I barely, like, I didn't really do it after like that week at all. So, but I did do martial arts. I'm not sure if Taekwondo is considered martial arts. I did Taekwondo, but you get the point. I did like kicks and stuff like that. But when it comes to sports, I'm not playing any like organized sports right now. I will tell you my background. I played baseball like pretty much all my life up until sophomore year of high school. Starting 8th grade, I started playing golf, and then I just do it like, I used to play it a lot like back in like the beginning of high school, but not so much anymore. It's more of just like a casual kind of thing, like just playing golf with friends or whatever. Sophomore year of high school is when I started running track, and then I ran track till senior year of high school. And now, right now, I'm not really doing anything. I just like go to the gym, go for runs, hike, rock climb. That's pretty much, and I also longboard or whatever. But that's, I don't really play any like organized sports anymore. It's just like sort of play by ear, just exercise or whatever. Next question comes from Uavi. How did you come up with your YouTube name? There's kind of a story to this. I think this is how I came up with KrypticElement. I could be wrong, but this is vaguely like how I remember coming up with it. It wasn't like some like insane, like complex, like chain of events story. It was literally, so I was just starting to play the guitar when around the time I started my YouTube channel, or no, it wasn't that. I wanted to change my gamer tag to something different, and it was around the time I was starting to play guitar, and I was learning like one of the big beginner songs, Kryptonite 3 Doors Down, and I was just playing. I'm like, wait, Kryptonite, cryptic. I was just like, I kept dabbling with like the whole Kryptonite or Krypton sort of aspect of the song title. I'm like, and then eventually it just sort of snowballed into KrypticElement. I don't really know how I don't really remember how the element part got in there, but I'm like 90% sure the cryptic part came from learning the song Kryptonite. So that's sort of a general, like, that's the best I can remember how I came up with KrypticElement. Knights of Adam asks, who is your favorite Star Wars character and which is your favorite film and why? Definitely R2-D2. I mean, one, he just seems like he'd be a badass sidekick, just having a little droid with you. And also, everything he says is bleeped out and censored. Like, everything that he does or says in the movie is just a bunch of bleeps. Now, which Star Wars film is my favorite? It's gotta be Episode 3. It was one of the first Star Wars movies I think I saw the whole thing through when I was a kid, and it just sort of like stuck with me. And it's like, I remember it was one of the, I think it was like the first intro to a Star Wars movie I saw, like the part where it was the intro where you see the Star Destroyer. It was like the really loud pounding drums, like that freaked me out when I was a kid, like in a good way. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Like, it was one of those movies when I like watched when I was a kid, and it's like now it's just sort of stuck with me with like nostalgia and whatever, so it's got to be Episode 3. The second question from Knights of Adam, he asks, Rey, Princess Leia, or Padme? It's gotta be Padme, just because Natalie Portman's a hottie. Next question comes from the Nemesis 360, and he asks, on a scale of 1 through 10, how sport is fruit? I'd say about 7. Next question comes from Respawn. Are you going to do a face reveal soon? Like I said earlier, I have no plans to do it anytime soon at the state of my YouTube channel right now, but I plan on doing a face reveal at 1,000 subs. Next question comes from Royal Rhino. What are your current Battlefront stats? Alright, I'm gonna show them on screen right now. It's nothing too great. 12,000 kills, 1.46 KD, about 700 games, win-loss 53%, 118 hours. I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math right now for how many days, but it's 118 hours, and then about 5 million score. Willie asks, virgin? Question mark? You bet I am. Next question comes from WillRM13. Want to play Rainbow Six with me when I come back? We can play Rainbow Six. Yeah. Next question comes from Lasty Kensei. What/who motivated you to be on YouTube? I think the biggest motivation that made me want to start this sort of YouTube grind thing, definitely Vanoss, by far. Like, I remember he's part of the reason why I got into Call of Duty, because I used to watch his Black Ops 2 videos back in the day, and I literally couldn't get enough of his videos. Like, they're so funny. Like, to this day, like, he's still, like, him and his friends making videos are just like, it's like the jackpot on YouTube. Lesty Kensei asks, what are your favorite games? Call of Duty, Battlefront, Battlefield, GTA, Minecraft. I feel like there's one more. I don't know. Lesty Kensei asks, what are your goals? My goals right now, well, in terms of YouTube, is keep making YouTube videos, just have fun with it, learn stuff, and just do the best I can. I don't know. Next question comes from Brandon TV. What motivated you to do YouTube? Vanoss, but actually I have another thing to add on to Elite Shot. He's a Call of Duty YouTuber. He posts some great content. Not only does he have some great content, whatever, but he's like, his mindset, like, do you guys even follow him on Twitter? Like, he posts the most, like, positive, like, inspiring, I don't even know how to describe it, like the vibes he gives out on his YouTube videos, his tweets, whatever. It's just like, it's so motivational, it's not even funny. Next question comes from Fuji360, and he asks, Margaret Robbie, Kate Upton, or Princess Leia? So Kate Upton, she's a nice rack and all, but her face is kind of a train wreck. So definitely Princess Leia, just because, I mean, the slave bikini outfit she wears in Return of the Jedi, it's like, yeah. The last question comes from Boss Eggs. Do you play on PS4? Yes, I do. My gamer tag is KrypticElement, and he also asks, if so, do you ever play with subs? Yes, I do. Feel free to add me. Also, feel free to join my PS4 community. It's called The Elements. So that's all the questions I got for today's Q&A, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel to join the ever so growing table of elements. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. KrypticElement, signing off. Take it easy, you guys.